the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB, live from the Raising Cane studio. Always want to remind you about our friends at Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. GetGordon.com is the website. Once you go there, remember you can have a chat with them right there on the homepage of the website. You can find them on social media. Always the handle on all major social media, Facebook, X, Instagram, whatever it is at GetGordon. And always remember, if you're in Louisiana, no matter where you're at, if you want to pick up the phone and give them a call, it is your area code followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done. Got a lot of new coaches in the National Football League. The Ravens had to go and steal the Chargers defensive coordinator. Jesse Minter is now going to be the head coach for the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, you're Ravens. All right.
We know, of course, he had a history there. He's been a coach there before.
Okay.
We know that John Harbaugh went to the New York Giants. Stefanski went to the Atlanta Falcons. Mm-hmm. And nobody wants to go to the Cleveland Browns.
No. Nope. In fact, people are just taking their name right out of the hat.
Yeah.
So the Chargers defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, taking the Ravens job. But that's okay because y'all got a new offensive coordinator for sure, right? Mike McDaniel?
Well, he is the offensive coordinator, but he's still interviewing for head coaching jobs too.
That's right. That news came out not too long ago.
I think they kind of understood that too. Like whenever they hired him, he's like, I'm still going to look, and if I get an opportunity.
Right. I don't know if that's real responsible by Harbaugh then for the Chargers. Because a lot of the available people will start getting plucked away and signed. So you would think that if Harbaugh's going to sign Mike McDaniels as offensive coordinator for the Chargers to lead your, what people would say is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL with Justin Herbert.
They did they interviewed an internal candidate a couple of different times. And so, in my thought process, I would think, okay, he would be the guy if Mike McDaniel doesn't go, takes another head coaching job. Yeah, for sure. All right, so the Falcons go Stefanski. The Ravens go Minter. Jeff Hafley, the old Boston College head coach, goes from Green Bay as a defensive coordinator to the Miami Dolphins. We mentioned John Harbaugh for the Giants.
Robert Saleh
goes to the Tennessee Titans.
So you still have the
Cardinals? The Cardinals, because they fired Jonathan Gannon in early January. Sean McDermott, which was a surprise to a lot of people. So Buffalo is open. And then, as we mentioned, the Cleveland Browns still being open. You've got the Las Vegas Raiders that is open. And, of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers is also available right now. So kind of a two-parter here. Who do we think so far made the best move, and then which available job do you think is the best?
Available job, the Bills is the best available job, just because of Josh Allen. I know that their ownership had that weird press conference a couple days ago where Keon Coleman got thrown under the bus by the owner. So that's the most appealing job, just because you have a reigning MVP quarterback, so there's no questions there. But of what's available, Cardinals, Browns, Raiders, Steelers, Bills. Bills number one. I would default to the Steelers being the second best. However, the Raiders do have the number 1 pick, and you will have a Fernando Mendoza to choose from. So it kind of depends on what your opinion of how he's going to translate to the NFL on whether you're deciding. Steelers have the best fan base and the best tradition. The Raiders going to Raider wherever they are, however they do, however many first picks they get. But you kind of got to think this personality of Fernando Mendoza that might have the chance to translate to at least doing something good for the Raiders, right? The Raiders just can't ever figure it out, but that guy just feels like he can bring any room together. That guy's magnetic. And he's dorky. Yeah. Dorky as hell, but man, he's magnetic. Y'all see him on the late night show last night?
With Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting records with footballs, making people laugh. Dude can't stop smiling.
Yeah.
He brings it. He looks like he's one of these guys that never has an off day. But he's never up. But, looking around, the Browns is certainly the worst job just because it's the Browns. And like we said, Mike McDaniel pulled his name out of contention for the head coaching job there to sign as the offensive coordinator for the Chargers. So just like little stories like that come out, there's a lot to that. Who knows if the Browns would have even chosen Mike McDaniel. Maybe he wasn't their choice and he knew it. But It's just on the surface looking at it as a fan, it's like, man, that's a bad look. That's a bad look for the Browns. So of the people that got it right, this is a tough one for me. The Dolphins, who knows if they got it right? Like when you elevate a coordinator, you just never really know how that's going to work out. Same thing with the Ravens, the Jesse Minter to the Ravens. You don't really know how it's going to work out. The Falcons, I feel like Stefanski was a safe choice. Why does he keep getting passes? I don't know. He's 2-time coach of the year, right?
I know he's won it at least once.
Twice.
2-time?
I think so, because I think when they won the playoffs when Baker was there, he was coach of the year.
Okay, I get that.
And I think a few years ago when Flacco took him to the playoffs, he won it.
Yeah.
I think it's twice.
Mm-hmm. The Robert Saleh hire's interesting to me because he was not good with the Jets, but nobody is. It feels like he fits this mold as a Mike Vrabel type of guy, like this hard-ass defensive, like I'm gonna control the room because of my physical presence and the way but they got rid of that after Vrabel was actually decent for the Titans. They got rid of that. So now they're hiring somebody else that kind of fits that mold, but has already proven that it hadn't worked out at another place. So that one's interesting to me. The Steelers have interviewed my old coach, Mike McCarthy, a couple times, who is a Pittsburgh guy. I would love to see Mike McCarthy get the chance to go to Pittsburgh. That's probably a dream job of his. The Bills by far, though, are the most appealing.
Just because of Josh Allen?
Just because of Josh Allen, 100%. I think that would be the job that should take Mike Tomlin back into coaching. I know he has said he's done, he's retired. But if you get the chance to stay within the AFC, and you're not in the AFC North, so you're not coaching against the Steelers at least twice a year, and you have the chance to coach Josh Allen, you go take it.
Is the Cardinals the worst job? Because I think it is. I think it's even worse than the Browns. That's
a tough one. I mean,
because neither have a quarterback for the future, but you're paying Kyler a lot of money. You don't have an obvious path to a quarterback of the future in the draft. And at least for the Browns, Steelers are getting a new head coach. Ravens are getting a new head coach. Like Zach Taylor's the longest tenured coach in the AFC North, if you can believe that. The Cardinals got to go against the Seahawks, Rams, and 49ers.
Yep.
I mean, that's a bad job.
In probably 11 months, Jesse Minter will be the longest tenured head coach in the AFC North.
I mean, maybe. We thought that last year.
That's true. He's unfireable, huh? Zach Taylor? Yeah, you bring up a good point there, saying that with the changeover in the AFC North that the Browns might not be the worst, but you just can't unsee what the Browns have done. Like, who can fix that? How is that ever going to get fixed? You got a 2-time coach of the year, can't fix it.
Yeah.
48 quarterbacks can't fix it.
Yeah.
The Raiders, I mean, I feel like that's probably an appealing job because you got the first overall pick. You got a good running back. You got Brock Bowers. There you have good pieces. It's just a train wreck. If you could run it right, it's just been a train wreck on how it's been operated. So if you can go in there and operate it correctly, and also no state tax.
feel like if I was the coach, the Steelers would be highly intriguing to me just because it's so stable. It feels like, and the Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin, like those are big reasons why it's been stable. Really good head coaches. Going back to
feels like
Chuck before.
It's going to be really unstable for a couple of years.
You think so?
They're headed into a rebuild situation, I would think.
Okay. Well, no idea what the quarterback situation is going to look like.
Nope. Yeah. You're starting out with a brand new head coach and quarterback.
So you don't think there's anything to it being as stable as it has been over the last?
Well, the franchise and organization and ownership is great.
Yeah.
And the fan base is great. It's just they're about to probably learn something that they have probably been spoiled from. They've never really had to rebuild.
Yeah.
Right. But it's a real thing that NFL teams have to go through. You gotta sometimes you just gotta lose. Now I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but when you start over with the head coach that's been there for 19 years, 16 years, and then brand new quarterback, you don't know where that is. You were good enough to where you don't have a great draft position. Like they had pieces, they spent a lot of money on defense, but it still wasn't enough because they had a lot of gaps in their talent.
Yeah, and the money they're spending on defense, T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, they got more games in the rear view than they do in the windshield.
For sure.
Yeah.
And they gave it a hell of a run.
Yeah.
They maximized, I thought, what they could do with that team, especially when they went, like DK Metcalf was out for the last couple of games. And other than him, can you name a receiver?
I can, but I know your point, yes. Adam Thielen, Calvin Austin. Yeah, but you're talking about.
They got a lot better when Thielen came in.
Yeah.
Like, he would have been a good part of that team the entire year.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
The Raiders have had 5 head coaches since 2021.
They're paying all their fired head coaches $50 million.
Yeah, this will be their 5th head coach since the year 2021. Who in the world would want to go there? Yeah, dumpster fire.
I'm going to get a boatload of money. Probably not going to coach there for long.
It's true.
And they'll keep paying me.
I guess. Oof.
I don't know. You can get Fernando Mendoza.
So you're saying he's number 1 pick no matter what, right?
Yeah. For sure. Who else would be?
I got nothing for you.
He's NFL ready. He's ready to roll. So yes, absolutely. From the teams, as many teams that need a quarterback.
Did you answer which one was your favorite job of the guys that have been hired?
No, because I guess Harbaugh.
I like Harbaugh.
Harbaugh to the Giants is fine. Like Harbaugh's just meh to me. Like, he's been a great coach for a long time. He gets a pass on a lot of fumbles at the end of games. Clock management, game management, weird game management situations. He boofed the game this year against the Steelers to go to the playoffs. Yeah, he boofed it. Yeah, he was not trying to get any more yards and make it a closer field goal, and it was like settling for like a 44 game winning field goal, 44, and they had plenty of time to run 1 or 2 running plays, and if it's a 41-yard field goal, they win the game. Get a couple yards, and he just let the clock run down, and he settled for a 44-yarder, which he missed. It's things like that, little game management he's gotten a pass for a long time. Now, I'm not saying he's not a great head coach and a great leader of a group of men.
Right.
And understands, but we give some people passes because they got the history and they're long tenured, and then the same breath, we don't give people those passes who are new head coaches or whatever. That's why when like Green Bay, we're like, well, I don't know, would Green Bay fire LaFleur and hire Harbaugh? I don't know, because Green Bay's had the same reputation of like screwing up games at the end of the games with bad clock management or bad game management. They're going to go hire this other guy that has the same issues, the same complaints. I don't know. So I was a little thrown off, but of the people that have been hiring, yeah, Harbaugh's the best. From when you're looking at a room of Robert Saleh, Jeff Hafley, Jesse Minter, and Kevin Stefanski, yeah, Harbaugh's the number 1 on that.
Yeah.
But if Mike McCarthy gets signed to the Steelers, I love that. Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit biased.
No.
You're a little bit biased there.
No.
If he signs back with the Steelers, does A-Rod come back for another year? I don't know what the relationship was.
You got to think so. Oh, wait, were you here earlier in the week when we were talking about it was like the ownership for the Steelers made some really dumb comments that were completely unnecessary?
I did not.
They made the comments in the press conference that said they asked him, the owner, what's the owner's last name? I'm blanking on it right now.
Rooney,
yeah. So they asked him if Aaron Rodgers was going to come back, if that was on the table, because I think a lot of the players on the Steelers, because Aaron's a bad teammate, a lot of players on the Steelers want Aaron to come back and be their quarterback next year. And he said, we are absolutely open to it, but we are going to let that be the decision of the head coach. So basically, he's putting his new head coach that he doesn't know who it is in this awkward position where he's kind of got to be the bad guy if he cuts. So if Aaron's not there, the head coach didn't want him. If he is there, he did want him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like as an owner, when there's no head coach, there's no like leader, you got to say, at least punt the question. Say that's to be determined. Like you don't throw it all on a head coach you don't even know who is.
Right.
Especially when you got like a locker room that's probably split or not split. I don't know. That you got your veterans there saying they do want him to come back. Very interesting. You like that? Boofed it?
Just never heard it before.
Oh, I've said it plenty of times. At least twice.
All right. When we come back, we'll get into a little New Orleans Saints talk since we're here talking about the NFL, maybe some things that they could be on the lookout for down in Mobile. Because why are you making that face?
Nothing.
Why are you making that face?
Nothing, dude. A lot of Saints news out there.
They got four coaches.
Let's go.
Coaching down in Mobile.
Scoots.
Including your guy, Scott Tolzien.
That's right. I do love Scott Tolzien.
I'm just trying to figure out what they were going to be eye hustling down in Mobile.
Receivers.
All right. Well, that's what we were going to talk about when we come back on OTB.
Off the bench.
Make that stink face at me. All right. When it comes to protecting your home, your roof matters. And that's where Pelican Roofing comes in. Pelican Roofing is locally owned. It's been, doing it for a long time with quality workmanship, dependable service, and doing the job the right way. So whether you need a full roof replacement, repairs, or professional inspection, their team brings experience and attention to detail to every project. They show up on time, communicate clearly, and stand behind their work. If you're thinking about your roof, don't wait. Visit pelicanroof.com to learn more today. Again, that's Pelican Roofing, protecting what matters most, pelicanroof.com.
That's right, Pelican Roof, pelicanroof.com, the most trusted roofing company in Louisiana. They specialize in roof repairs and complete roof replacements. So if you got a job, if you just have to get it replaced, maybe you're building a new home, give them a call or go to the website, pelicanroof.com, see all the 5-star reviews and financing options as well. We know it's a big decision financially for you, so go check it out. Start the financing process started right there, pelicanroof.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Want to remind you about our friends over at Marucci. You can go check out the Marucci Hitters House right there off Segan in Baton Rouge. Locations in Lafayette, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge. And one of the cool things we always talk about with the Hitters House, it's always open. And no matter what your schedule is, it's going to fit into your schedule because of the access that you get to the cages over at the Hitters House. And you can try out a new bat and see which one you like. And if you're needing one, right, you can take some hacks with it, get a feel for it. And if you want to decide to make that purchase, remember you can trade in your old Marucci bat and get a percentage off of your brand new bat. Just a cool thing they offer over at Marucci, and it is the king of baseball and softball. All the apparel, hats, bats, gloves, helmets, belts, cleats, you name it. They've got it. So go check out the Hitter's House. And again, MarucciSports.com is always going to be the website, MarucciSports.com. All right, New Orleans Saints select 8th in the upcoming NFL draft. They're going to have multiple coaches down in Mobile for the Panini Senior Bowl. I'm going to keep saying Panini so I don't say Reese's next week. Panini Senior Bowl. And you got a lot of offensive coaches. We'll be looking at receivers. Now, you don't have to select a receiver at number 8 overall if there's not one that you like there. And I think you can get a really good receiver in the second, third round, but we've talked about it. The Saints kind of need a game changer at receiver. So that's why the 8 spot right there feels very intriguing for the Saints. And again, something we talked about yesterday, this is a very deep edge rusher class. So if that's another position that you want to add, you can get one of those guys in the second round. As far as game-changing receivers, from day one, I think there's probably 3 in this draft. I think Tyson from Arizona State, Tate from Ohio State, and Lemon from USC. Now, we talked about it yesterday. Lemon is 5'11", 195. You've got a couple of those receivers. Cornell Tate from Ohio State is 6'3", 200 pounds. Jordan Tyson, 6'2", 200 pounds. So it feels like Tyson and Tate would be the move, certainly early in the draft. And that's no disrespect to Mekhi Lemon and what he's done. It's no disrespect to Zachariah Branch. You're just looking for a different body type, I think, than what you currently have in Chris Olave.
Yep. What did Jordan call him yesterday? No more small boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's true. So you have a receiver that fits that mold already that you're probably going to pay $30 million to this offseason. $30 million per year. So yeah, you need that to maximize what you can, the production you can get from your soon to be $30 million a year receiver. You do need that type. You do need that body type. Somebody that is, when you get inside the red zone, that they're going to have to shade a safety towards.
Yeah.
Shade coverage to, double team, because he's a big body person that can go up and get it. Win a one-on-one battle physically. Now, Chris Olave, we've seen, can win a one-on-one battle with crisp route running.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Now, a big receiver, like the dominant receiver, can win a one-on-one battle with physical presence, right? Win a high ball, win a 50-50 ball, win a back shoulder. So those, if you can find that, I think it's well worth the look in the first round. What I don't think they should do in the first round is take a running back in the first round. And I wanted to get your opinion of, like, if Jeremiah Love is sitting there available for the Saints, how would you feel if they took him? I know you have a bias to the running back.
Yes,
I get it.
I know.
But with all the needs that they have, and you can find a productive running back anywhere in the draft. Right? Now, I'm not saying like you're not going to find the next Adrian Peterson in the 4th round.
Right.
But look at what they had this year. They found production out of Audric Estime, who came over from the Broncos towards the end. You can find production. Now, you might not have the game changer guy. You're not going to find a Saquon Barkley, certainly.
Yeah.
But how would you feel? Jeremiah Love available for the Saints, and the next on the clock is the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I don't think that's a move. On your roster, you've got AK, you've got Kendre Miller, you've got Devin Neal, Audric Estime, as you said. So it's not like you don't have that game changer, but I do think you have bigger pressing needs than the running back position, and you can find a value running back, I think, later on in this draft. You can't roll out Kevin Austin Jr., Mason Tipton. Like, you can't roll those guys out there and feel good about it. Now, Vele did play better once he played, but again, he's been injured. He's been banged up. Like, when he played, I thought he was pretty good. Once they decided, oh yeah, he's on the team, let's throw it to him. Jalen Polk is somebody you got through a trade. That's a former second rounder. So he's on your roster, but again, like, you don't know what you're going to get. Like, the Patriots gave him to you when they took him in the second round. What does that tell you about where he's at right now? So that's not something you can count on. So I do think there's more pressing needs. And then when you look at who's available in the draft at the running back position, I still think you can get a really good player later in the draft, like an Emmett Johnson from Nebraska. That's a jack of all trades guy. I mean, he can run it. He certainly can catch it. Total yards, total athlete. He's 6 foot, so probably 5'11", 205 pounds, and can move. So he's got a little size to him. Certainly got the speed to be able to handle being an NFL running back. So I love Jeremiah Love. I do think he's a game changer, but just not for you. Not right now. I think you have more pressing needs because of where you're at in the receiver room, what your needs are at edge rusher. And I don't know, does Jordan Love make it all the way down to number 8? You've got, obviously, Vegas we're thinking is going to go quarterback. But then for the Jets, like, they've got Breece Hall, okay. The Cardinals have Connor. He's obviously been injured as well. The Titans got Tony Pollard. The Giants have Cam Scatterboo. The Browns have Judkins. But what about the Commanders? The Commanders right now, they don't have a running back. They traded Brian Robinson for some reason right before the season. And then you had Austin Eckler have a season-ending injury like in the first or second game. So they don't really have any juice at running back. They got Chris Rodriguez, who was a stud at Kentucky, but he's a bigger back, change of pace back. So I don't know that Jeremiah Love would even make it to you because I think Washington would take him ahead of you.
Yeah, that's interesting to think about, especially. And I've said it like we talk about, well, running back does have the importance still in the NFL, and certainly, obviously, it does. But look what Saquon did with the Eagles, and they won those Super Bowl. Like, I still believe that a game-changing running back is kind of the last piece that if it's going to make a huge, huge impact on your offense, it's the last. But like the Eagles were ready for that. That was like the last piece of the puzzle that made their offense extremely dynamic. What team and that fits the bill? And from the teams that you named, yeah, certainly the Commanders would be that. Now they need more pieces than the last piece over in Washington. They got Danny Etling coaching quarterbacks, so that's part of it. But I was thinking not too far behind them as the Rams are picking. Not too far behind the Saints, right?
Oh, God, that's true. The Rams.
Yeah.
God.
You want to talk about a final piece?
I know. So the Rams right now pick
they
at
got
13.
They have good running backs with the Rams, certainly, but I don't think they have anybody that's going to be in Jeremiah Love's spectrum.
God, Rams at 13 feels just like not fair.
It's so not fair. And so the 13th and then potentially the 32nd.
What if the Chiefs got a Jeremiah Love at 10? Like the
They
Chiefs
need-
are
they
9.
need a back.
They're 9.
Because Kareem Hunt, I think, was their leading rusher this year.
Pacheco, gosh, man, he runs hard, but it's just
He just can't stay on
something's
the
off
field
right.
either.
Like he's not hitting the runs like he once did. So
Yeah, I like a running back for the Chiefs for sure. Because it'd be great to go. I mean, you got to think, okay, you got Patrick Mahomes, go take a first round receiver, but like he can do it without that true kick ass number one.
yeah, you
don't have to have
She
that.
writes like when he's healthy and eligible to play. He is that guy. So a couple of guys to
Gotta
pay
keep your
attention.
hands to yourself, Rasheed.
Yeah,
bud.
a couple of
Personal
people to
space.
pay attention to that I would think for the Saints if they don't go at 8 in the draft, if they wait till the later rounds. Jacoby Lane from USC. You can take a look at Josh Cameron from Baylor. If you do go smaller, KC Concepcion from Texas A&M and Elijah Surratt from Indiana and Trey Wallace III from Ole Miss. They'll all be at the Panini Senior Bowl. So certainly names we'll pay attention to next week when we are boots on the ground down there in Mobile. I keep on saying mobile because that's the way
Mobile.
T-Bob used to always say
Yeah,
it.
mobile. Gonna be chilly.
Is it? Have you checked the weather out? Or are you just saying that in general?
Man, it's gonna be chilly everywhere, especially
There's
in Ontario, Canada.
yeah,
It's gonna be the coldest place on planet Earth this weekend.
that's wild.
Minus what? I wrote it down. Minus 58 degrees
58.
It's pretty cold.
Fahrenheit.
That's
I don't
like
think I would survive something like that.
I don't want to survive it.
Right.
Ontario. Good luck. Exploding
Whoa.
trees.
Y'all, the low on Tuesday in Mobile is 23. The low on Monday is 27, and the high is 42 and 46. So
I do my show outside.
ooh,
Oh boy.
I don't know if they're going to do it outside.
There's
Bad
nowhere else to go.
ooh.
There's like
They're gonna do it outside.
Inside.
we have to.
You go inside.
That's all taken up by. That's where the NFL teams. Each of them has like a suite, and that's where they watch practice from. And then our NFL radio crew has the press box,
Where do we do our show?
convention center, or inside. I'm talking about the afternoon show during practice because we want to be out at practice, like doing the show live. And oh boy, gonna have some layers on for that bad boy. Gonna look like the
You have to get
Michelin
out
tire
the
man.
big suitcase this week. Got to go up to the attic.
I know.
Get the big boy out.
I mean, I've perfected carrying on even for like a week trip.
Nope, you can't carry on for this one.
No, this is gonna be
You
a
got to
big
bring
boy.
the leg. Got to bring the vest. Keep that core tight.
No, there's gonna be more in the vest there, Coach.
Well, you got also a vest.
Are we bringing the station vehicle? Is that how we're getting there?
We can, yeah. I have all the stuff in there already. I was just gonna leave it
Which
in
one?
there, the ESPN truck, because that's what I took to Houston.
Oh yeah, it's in the back.
I don't know if I feel like waiting for your show to be over before I leave
On what?
on Thursday.
What do you mean? T-Bob did that for 4 years.
Okay. Do I look like T-Bob?
So you're saying he's a better
fairness,
teammate than
no.
you?
What does that have to do with being a teammate?
So you want to drive separately so you can get home 3 hours earlier?
Yeah. Got 3 children.
Yeah, I've got 5. Congrats.
You have an extra job to do. I don't. I'd be sitting there.
Practice is still going on. You're there to watch practice and evaluate.
I got 3 days of that.
No, you'd have 2 days
Perfect.
if you left early.
Even better. We're going to work this out, everybody. We're not fighting. Promise.
If you take your own vehicle, you're a hoe.
Why?
I'm just letting you know.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
That doesn't make any sense. What is that affecting?
Alondra, where do you fall on this?
I think that it'd be kind of pointless to bring 2 cars, but also like I kind of get wanting to get home earlier.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll take my own goddamn
Did you and
car.
Moscona ride together to
No,
Houston?
we didn't. I'll wait for you.
I'll take my own car. We'll be back.
We can get a bus ticket
Nope.
ride together.
I got my own car, bud. More OT.
Finally.
Off the bench.
And I'll take it to Mobile. Game day hangouts are just winding down after a long day. There's one beer that fits every moment, and that is Dos Equis. Always crisp, refreshing, and perfectly balanced. Dos Equis is easy to drink without sacrificing flavor. It's not heavy. It's not watered down. It's just a great beer you can enjoy all game long. So whether you're watching with friends, grilling outside, or cracking one open after work, Dos Equis always delivers. So next time you're at the store, grab Dos Equis because the most interesting days deserve the most interesting beer.
That's right. Go for a dose. Drink responsibly. We are about to have one of the most delicious beers ever, which is a nice hotel beer. Excuse me. And what we do, we're going to make sure that we go for dose. We got cold, delicious Mexican lager. They got the Amber Especial. They got the Lager Especial. Make sure if you are getting ready for the weekend, get ready. Stock up on your groceries, certainly getting ready for this cold blizzard, but also stock up on your Dos Equis. Go for dose. Drink responsibly.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. If you're looking for a fresh start this spring, Ochsner Eat Fit is bringing back Alcohol-Free for 40, a simple 40-day reset designed to help you sleep better, boost your energy, and feel your best. This isn't about giving anything up forever. It's about seeing how your body responds when you take a break and let it recharge. When you sign up, you'll get access to pre- and post-challenge metrics like body comps and blood pressure so you can actually see the changes over 40 days. Participants often report better sleep, clearer skin, more focus, and a brighter mood, sometimes in just the first couple of weeks. You can register now. It is open, and learn more at alcoholfreefor40.com and hit reset with Oshner Eat Fit.
So you just told us about Dos Equis
Look,
and then told me not to drink.
I didn't put the log together. They send the points, guys.
Well, Billy Bob Thornton on Landman said that drinking beer is not really drinking.
Oh, I guess you're right. It's
Yeah.
more like holy water.
No, he said Michelob Ultra is not like drinking alcohol.
Oh, there we go. Drink 2 seconds.
Or y'all go ahead.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't want to ride with me to Mobile. Just reading the spots as they come.
I love it.
I want to ride with all of us ride together. Road
No, I'm not riding with
trip.
Y'all could ride together. Matt's just leaving separately.
Do we need a
That's
sensitivity
like
fine?
fine way
Do we need
home.
a sensitivity fine right now?
Sensitivity fine time.
No, I want you to be a better teammate.
It's going to be a $10 fine, bud.
When T-Bob, who's like, doesn't really have any, I don't know.
He is not a foxhole
He
person
is not
at all.
foxhole like whatsoever. He'll tell
Zero
you. He'll
loyalty.
actually tell you that. To be fair to him, and he waited for me for 4 years. But the new guy won't wait for me for a
You
year.
almost think that if you were a good teammate, you'd want the best for your teammate. Oh, yeah, man. I know you.
We're there to go to Mobile, Alabama to watch the Senior Bowl.
No man
They have
left
3
behind.
practices.
Yeah, man.
So you just want to go to 2. You just want to half-ass it.
That would be 2/3 acid. Got a math, bud.
More like, okay. Why don't you just you can take a jet.
Do
You
we
can
have
drive
one?
with
Do we-
us.
The
Do we
PJ?
have one?
Well, you probably have access to one.
Nope.
I don't have
I've
a
read one
solution.
twice before. Not a big deal.
Only twice?
Neither was mine.
Well, no.
Yep. Rode one with Aaron one time. Then we rode one.
No big deal.
So LSU played Arkansas. We had a Thursday night game. LSU was playing Arkansas. I can't remember. This is 2010, maybe 2011. It was like Friday game, and there was 3 LSU guys and 3 Arkansas guys on the team. And Mike McCarthy was like, "Hey, I'll let you use mine if y'all all split the cost of the gas."
Yeah.
And there were 6 of us. We were like, "Yeah, let's do that." It was great. It was awesome. It was like
How
very
much?
cheap.
How much was that? Yeah.
I think we each paid. He charged us each like $1,000, I think.
Oh wow.
And we were like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do that." So we flew in for the game.
Who were you, Quinn Johnson?
Quinn? I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that because I was blanking on the third one. So he was a defensive tackle. He was before us. He's a little bit older than us. Defensive tackle, big boy.
BJ Raji.
No, from LSU.
He's from LSU. Yeah, I'll think of it and I'll come back.
He's older than us.
Yes. I feel really bad because I'm blanking on his name right now. I'll think of it.
For the Packers?
He was there for 1 year. And I think it was a Super Bowl run.
What year is that, bud?
2010. Exciting.
I can't like. The only person that keeps popping in my head was like Chad Lavallee, Claude Roten.
I know,
that
right?
Wasn't
It
Kyle
wasn't.
Williams?
Think, yeah.
Wasn't Booger McFarland?
01 or 02 was his last year.
Howard
Mel-
Green? Howard Green,
Howard-
maybe? Yeah? Yeah, Howard Green? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Howard Green.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, look at me.
He was a great dude.
Big brain.
Yeah, it was a big brain, man. Good pull.
Yeah, he is older than us.
So that's twice. Maybe I can ask Mike McCarthy if we can take his plane to Mobile. I don't know if you want to fly with that weather.
Who were the Arkansas players? I'm sure you remember if you don't remember the LSU guys.
DJ, the tight end. DJ something or another.
God, you're a bad teammate.
I'm just bad with names, honestly.
DJ something or another. Yeah, I don't see him on the roster. I don't see DJ something.
Something
Capital
or
S,
another.
all one word.
It's It's not hyphenated.
It's not hyphenated. You would think it would be.
Yeah.
Any of the other two players you want to
is
try?
I can't remember.
What is that? Something or another.
I don't know. Country of origin. I think it's French.
Oh, these are some names I hadn't thought of. Atari Bigby.
Sorry, Big B.
He's my teammate.
Good player.
Was he? Mm-hmm. And San Diego? Mm-hmm. He was. He was fun. He was fun to watch.
He had no regard for his body.
You know who was really good, who got hurt the season after that? Nick Collins, safety. Nick Collins had pick 6 in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was a freak, man. He was awesome. He was a great safety, and he had a career-ending injury, I believe, the year
He was
after
from an HBCU Bethune-Cookman, maybe?
that. I think it was.
It is. I have it pulled up here. It's Bethune-Cookman.
Yes. All right.
Great dude, too. He was awesome.
If we sat
Yeah, we
here
had
for the
him and
rest of
Charles
the
Woodson.
show,
Yeah.
could you think of the 3 Arkansas
No.
players? That's so wild.
We're boys, though.
Feels like it. All
Them,
right.
them and Jim Leonard. Y'all are all tight.
Yeah, us and Jim Leonard.
I feel like I'm gonna have to be slipping you like index cards with people's names.
Oh, my God. You
next week.
Yeah, 100%.
Feel
I'm gonna be like on The Devil Wears Prada. You know, like if we go out somewhere, the devil. Have you seen that movie?
No. I've seen parts of it. I've seen, like,
Where
when it
she's
comes
like,
on TV.
Andy's always like in her ear, like.
Matt's more of a the devil wears Nada kind of guy.
Birthday suit. Nobody wants to see that devil.
Could you tell me where Ryan Grant went to college? We just talked about
Notre
this
Dame.
last week. Okay. I'm about to say.
Nailed that one.
Yeah, well, we talked about it.
Oh, you love Notre Dame.
Johnny Jolly.
His nickname was Freaky.
Why?
Country of origin. Where did he go to school? It wasn't A&M, was it?
Yep.
Texas A&M.
Yep.
Look at me.
TJ Lang.
One of the directional Michigans.
Which one?
Central.
Central.
Eastern.
Sorry, that's my bad.
I think Greg Jennings was Western Michigan, I think. Would you call that directional U?
Directional school U. Yeah. That's what I would call it.
You had Jennings, right?
Kind of like North Dakota State.
What was the try hard white linebacker y'all had right in the middle?
AJ Hawk.
No. AJ was
I know,
way more
I'm
than a
kidding,
try hard.
I'm kidding.
Frank?
No, it's like
Frank Zombie?
Brady.
Oh, Brady Papinga, BYU.
Papinga.
Brady Papinga, that guy,
Yeah.
special brain.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a try hard white guy in the middle of the defense. You need
Definitely
one.
try hard.
Yeah, you need one of those guys.
Then
Josh Sitton.
Central Florida.
Oh, that's right. That's kind of your boy.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
He was,
Is that the one that said T-Bob's a complete liability?
yes, that's the one.
Yes.
And he's a liability.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Oof. I hadn't heard this name in a while. He's our draft class. Eric Walden.
Oh, Eric Walden.
He's our draft class.
I actually don't know. I'm going to say Troy, though.
Middle Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee.
That's kind of. Oh, I didn't even know you were teammates with this guy, Matt Wilhelm. Whoa. That's
Okay.
a name I have not thought of in a long time. I was teammates with him. Matt.
Was he a
Wilhelm.
lineman?
Linebacker.
Linebacker. Oh, I don't know. Got no clue on this one.
Do you know who Matt Wilhelm is? Honestly.
No. I remember the name.
It's a team of 53 people,
Plus practice squad.
61 people, and this man doesn't remember veteran players, not like rookies who are in and out revolving door.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Wilhelm,
I remember the name.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. Told you, Flava.
More OTV.
Off the bench.
All right, we are glad to be working with First American Bank and Trust, and we've been telling you over the last couple of weeks just what they have done here in this community for so long. We're talking over 100 years, right? And we mentioned community because when they make a decision, they make it right here. It's local people helping local people. We're not talking about, some huge office in the Northeast, the West Coast, and the Midwest. We're talking about right here locally. That's why they've been a banking tradition in the area since 1910. So you're going to get all the bells and whistles of any kind of major branch that is nationwide, but you're going to get the customer service that is local here. So go to their website today. Go ahead, open that new account. It is FABT.com.
That's right. First American Bank and Trust. Work with people who actually care about your success that are local. And that's exactly what you're going to find at First American Bank and Trust. So if whether it's a first account, refinance your home, taking your business to the next level, whatever it is, go check them out. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Just saw the picture. Just reminiscing over some of Matt's favorite teammates. And guys that he definitely remembers while being on the same team as them.
Yep. If you're a former football player and thinking about making a LinkedIn account, don't wear a suit and hold a football for your profile picture.
Yeah, with your ring on.
With your ring.
Don't do that.
And spiky Jersey Shore hair.
I don't know what Hour 3 is going to bring to this show.
Who knows? Jock straps?
It could get
ex-teammates?
You never told us what sport you'd excel at.
Oh, yeah. I know for a fact that I would have been one of the best professional hockey goalies of all time.
Okay.
It fits my skill set. Yeah, you play ping pong with me.
Weren't you
I'm
more
a
a
backboard.
thrower than a catcher?
I'm a backboard at ping pong.
Okay.
I would have been really good goalie at hockey.
Does that translate to hockey?
Yeah.
Off the Bench.